Hello and welcome back to more Football Manager 2019 with me, Mr. Grand 2, and episode 19 of Monaco. And today we've got two domestic games to play today. We've got PSG, first of all, who have, at the start of the save, I said they would be our arch rivals, but we beat them pretty comprehensively in the league last season. They've had a pretty shocking year by their own standards, just 56 points, albeit with two games in hand, and they find themselves currently in sixth position, potentially going to miss out on Champions League qualification. Probably a bit premature to call that one, just a 3 point gap between them and Bordeaux, but nevertheless a pretty difficult season for them, and with only 10 games left to play, they've got all sorts to do. It doesn't look like they're going to be able to catch us, and I think really Marseille are our only real challengers for the league title, and it's pretty much wrapped up. So since last time then, when we saw off Lyon and Chelsea in the Champions League, it's not gone particularly well. The rotated side once again losing to domestic opposition, going down 1-0 to Strasbourg, Alsace. Lucas Piazon, of all people, getting the goals there. But then we did beat Le Havre, getting some revenge on them. 2-1, a 1-1 draw with Stade Rennais, a little bit disappointing, but again, they've been kind of pretty strong against us during the save so far. And then a 5-2 win against Troy, back to business. The rotated side once again playing, and this time actually getting a win and away from home at that. Jack Clark getting himself a hat trick, which is always nice to see. So the standard full strength lineup will be playing against PSG today at the Parc des Princes. I'll quickly go through them, but you know them by now if you've been watching these videos. Lafont in goal, Mendy, De Ligt, Glick, Henriks at the back, Balde, Rabiot, Tielemans, and Skov in the middle, and then Golovin and Pellegrini up front. So PSG pretty much underperforming this year, but a win against us would give them a much needed boost in their what's become a search for European football rather than an actual title challenge. I'm amazed that Thomas Tuchel still has his job. You would expect him to probably be sacked come the end of the season. I think the only reason he hasn't is that they are still in the Champions League, which is good for our the French coefficient. Hopefully, we can get ourselves boosted up to number 4 rather than being at 5. But other than that, it's not been anything like a good season for the Parisians. Well, 40 minutes in, pretty much, first highlight, lofted ball forward from Marquinhos, one back by us, and sort of all over the place, but Baldi knocks it on, doesn't quite get it. Verratti has it, plays it back to their new goalkeeper, of course. They signed in January, Andre Onana from Ajax. It does look like it's going to be a highlight for us. A few bookings, and Mendy has slipped in Balde, who forces a save from Onana. A pretty uneventful first half, but to be honest, I'd take a 0-0. I think we haven't really got many other teams to play left in the league that are of our level, except probably Marseille, I think. So, you know, anything other than a defeat here would be pretty good. Free kick in from Neymar there. It's come out to Verratti, blocked. Chance isn't over yet, and it's still not over. We managed just about to clear it away though. Neymar had a few opportunities there, didn't convert. Well, this was entertaining. I mean, there's been two highlights in the whole game. 0-0. Are PSG going to win it right at the end? They are. Diego Jota. It might be offside though. That didn't look anywhere close to offside to me. Have we thrown it away right at the end of the game? I think we have. I think we have. We have. They've scored. Brilliant. I did think it looked perfectly good, but nothing has happened. Those two brief highlights, absolutely nothing else, and we've let PSG win right at the end. It's been a nothing game, and to throw it away right at the death, it's not going to affect anything really. They have no chance of catching us, I don't think. Um, but yeah, really not a bad performance, but just sort of nothing happened. What a boring match. Well, 1-0 defeat to PSG. That is, I think, the first time we've lost to PSG um, in a very long time, probably in the entire save actually, other than in the Trophy de Champions, right in the very first game of the series. Well, that does mean PSG go up to 4th, and they've still got 2 games in hand against us, but probably not going to really challenge us. Marseille also have 2 games in hand against us, which is slightly more concerning. If they win both of them, they'll be just 5 points behind us. So it's not anywhere close to over yet, but we have got ourselves a pretty substantial advantage over the competition. Well, a chance for immediate redemption, and I really would like a more positive result here. It's the Coupe de la Ligue final against Bordeaux. Monaco have not won this competition in a very long time. We looked at it a couple of episodes ago. I think it's 2003. Let's see how my Monaco knowledge is. Yeah, indeed. 2003 was the last time Monaco won this competition, some 17 years ago in the game. We've got Bordeaux as our opposition today. They won the competition last year, so it's not going to be necessarily that easy. Exactly the same team has played against PSG. I should say, I said that was full strength. I think because we've got two really good right backs, I didn't really notice. But yeah, Benjamin Henriks is playing purely because Sidibe's injured. Otherwise, he would be getting the nod for that one, as good as Henriks is. But otherwise, we're going to go with exactly the same team. The only question mark probably is Golovin, who really just hasn't been great since his injury. He's got a 6.7 average rating. In fact, I'm going to actually question his recent form. This usually does the trick. Not been good enough. Pellegri's not really been doing particularly all that much either. So I think we might as well do the same thing for him while we're here. Just make sure everybody's raring to go, fully motivated and fired up for this cup final. There we go. I'm going to stick with that team though, and we can always bring on Bachelia or Falcao if we need to. So Bordeaux, a pretty dangerous team, especially with Danny Welbeck on the left wing, but they've also got Moussa Marega, pretty reliable player on Football Manager, so not going to be pushovers by any means. Well, hopefully we can get ourselves a fast start to make up for that disappointing end against PSG. Not there though, but we do force an early save from Costil in the Bordeaux goal. Possible opportunity for Danny Welbeck there, but he's just not as good as our players, and we do indeed get a goal. Kind of wasn't expecting one, but we do get a goal from the opening highlight of the game. Attack for us from kickoff. Slight counter from them, but we go straight down the other end. Skov with a brilliant ball in for Keita Balde, who cuts in from the left-hand side, unmarked, and we have ourselves the advantage very early on. Now, hopefully we haven't scored too early. We don't want to end up like England in any sort of crucial match where we take the lead and throw it all away. And, well, Bordeaux coming forwards here. Max found Welbeck, and I mocked him extensively in this episode and previous ones, but Danny Welbeck is on fire this season. I didn't even look at it because I didn't anticipate him doing all that much. But he does score here. And it's his 17th of the season. What a finish from Welbs there. And he's absolutely made a mockery of me. And we are back to 1-1. Chance to respond though. Pellegrini heads on and Robert Skov smashes it in. He wants this trophy. He's not going to accept anything less than that, even if Danny Welbeck is here to spoil the party. Great header from Pellegrini, and Skov still didn't even move in the Bordeaux goal. Absolutely smashed it home. Well, a pretty exciting first half. 3 pretty cracking goals, really. And it's us with the advantage. Hopefully we don't allow Danny Welbeck in again. Hopefully we don't muck it up and we can see things through and get ourselves this piece of silverware. Well, nothing much happened in the second half yet, but it's Bordeaux with a highlight. Robert Mack, can he find a shot? T. Elements with an absolutely crucial tackle. Lafont plays it forward to Pellegrini. Unfortunately, we do give it straight away though. And Bordeaux coming forwards once again. But T. Elements again wins the ball back. Fantastic from the Belgian. He's found Keita Balde. Can we wrap this up? No, we can't. And it's back down the other end again. It's Bordeaux who are in, and Robert Mack equalises for Bordeaux. The first goal of the season from him. Welbeck with the assist. Danny Welbeck loving life in France. Poor header from Camille Glick, I think. Let's Mack in. And, well, it was Glick. I'm going to have to take him off. He was at fault for the first goal as well, I think. At least partially. Definitely at fault for that one. And, well, I don't know what the rules are. Do we go to extra time or do we go to penalty straight away like the League Cup in England? I don't know. 5 minutes left. We were pretty much coasting home, but once again, second game running, we've conceded late on though. Robert Skov with a corner in, and it is flicked across by Pellegrini, and Matthias de Ligt is there for his seventh of the season, his most important of the season, and hopefully we won't have to worry about extra time at the moment. Great finish from the Dutchman, although he didn't look particularly onside there, but we've got away with it. And we've got away with it in terms of the result as well. I'm going to leave Skov on, even though he's tired. We potentially got a penalty right at the end here. Mamana looks like he was fouled, and he indeed was. Penalty is going to be taken by number 11. Is Balde, I think? It is Keita Balde to seal it. He doesn't seal it. It's a save from Costil. It's a good job it doesn't actually go to penalties. It doesn't matter though. We've won. We've won the Coupe de la Ligue, our third piece of silverware after last year's league title and the Trophy de Champions this year. We've won the Coupe de la Ligue for the first time since 2003. And well, apparently Bordeaux were the favourites for that game, according to this man. Really? Really? We were the runaway league leaders. I would have thought we would be favourites. But there we go, a 3-2 win. Quite tight in the end, but we get the result we wanted. I just want to have a look at Danny Welbeck before we move on, because 54, useful signing. He's been brilliant. He's loving life. 6 goals in the Europa League, 10 in the league. Okay, but a pretty good spell in France for him, nevertheless. Hopefully that'll help his England career as well. Anyway, more importantly, we have won the Coupe de la Ligue. I'm assuming the board are happy with that. 2.48 million prize money. Going to help the finances once as well. Didier Deschamps is praising me. The board are pleased. We finally won after the last win coming in 2003. Robert Skov was the main man. And, well, you can't ask for any more than that. I just want to have a quick look at this because I want to highlight this. So that was a cup final. Robert Skov getting a goal and an assist. And yet apparently he doesn't enjoy big matches. He doesn't enjoy big matches. Well, he might not enjoy them, but he still isn't afraid to step up in them. And that's what we want, if nothing else. And a fantastic win then to end the episode after a disappointing performance against PSG. That is going to be the end of the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, if you enjoyed us winning another piece of silverware. Make sure you subscribe to the channel as well, so you do not miss the next episode, which is going to be pretty much straight away. We're going to be playing Juventus in the Champions League quarterfinals, both of those games conveniently right next to each other. So that will be next episode. I hope to see you then. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.